Okay, hello teachers and friends. Today I want to demonstrate an experiment to determine the specific heat capacity of an aluminium block. So here we have an aluminium block. So we measure the mass. Yeah, it's 1 kilogram or 100 grams, 1000 grams. So okay, first we need to determine the power of the immersion heater. So to determine it, this is the circuit. So when we have the current and when we have the voltage, so we will know the power. Okay. Then we connect it to the power supply, and here we have oil. So we put the oil into the block. So we put the oil into these holes. Okay, and then put the thermometer and the heater. Okay, and then first we look at the initial temperature. So from here it's 31. Yeah, it's 31, and then we will heat it for 5 minutes. Okay, let's start. Okay, so we start the stopwatch, and then we're gonna wait for 5 minutes. Okay, the reason why I put oil inside, because to ease the transfer of the heat from the heater to the oil, and from the oil to the aluminum block, and then from the aluminum block to the oil inside the chamber of the thermometer, and then from the oil to the thermometer. So it will ease the transfer of the heat. Okay, so this specific heat capacity is the amount of heat that is acquired to change the temperature of 1 kilogram of a substance as much as 1 Celsius or 1 Kelvin. Okay, and then this is the frying pan. So the frying pan is the specific heat capacity is low to ease the transfer of the heat, and then the handle is made from plastic, and plastic has a high specific heat capacity to avoid any accidents when we handle the frying pan. Okay. Okay, it's almost time. It's about like almost 20 seconds left. So we have to wait to see how much the temperatures increase in the aluminum block, so we could get the calculation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll wait until the temperature stops rising. So it's 42. Temperature is 42. Yeah, the temperature is 42. So why we have to wait when we close when we shut down the power supply, because when it stops rising, the thermal equilibrium occurs between the aluminum block and the thermometer. Okay, so this is the calculation of the experiment that I did before. So the power of the immersion heater is 40 watts. Heating time 5 minutes. Mass of aluminum block 1 kilogram. Temperature increment 41, the final, and the initial is 28. So I got 13 Celsius degrees, the difference. Okay, so we plug it into this formula. So we got 923 joules kilograms over Celsius. So the actual one is 890. But why we got a high one? Because there might be an error when the heat was absorbed to the environment. So that's why we use we wrap it up with these like wool and paper. As you can see inside there is wool. So that's why we wrap it up to decrease the errors. That's all. Thank you.